Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, June 5th. It's the first Friday of the month. It's Friday of the 9th week in Ordinary Time, and it's also the memorial of St. Boniface, Bishop and Martyr. So I'll talk about him in a little bit, just after reminding you of kind of our weekend schedule coming up. We're back with our second weekend of public masses, but with all of our coronavirus protocols still in place. So we do request that you wear a mask or a face covering here at church, that that we're doing the social distancing, sitting 6 feet apart from people we don't live with. But as I said at masses last week, if you want to sit 6 feet apart from people you live with, that's your decision. But we want to make sure that we social distance from the people that don't live under the same roof as us, for sure. And then also too, we ask you, to practice good personal hygiene, especially washing your hands or using hand sanitizer. And if I encourage everybody, if you have a little bottle, I think I have mine here. Little show and tell. I have my little personal bottle of hand sanitizer that I keep with me. So if you have something like that, or whatever that you can bring, that's always helpful too. So and probably the weather will be nice enough that the doors will be propped open close to when mass begins, and so you don't have people. We limit the number of surfaces that everybody's in contact with, and all those other things. So and then you'll see for the communion procession too, that we do have up the aisles, kind of the center aisles here at St. John's. At St. Michael's, they're up the side aisles, and then places, crosses marked near the sanctuary for people to stand to receive Holy Communion. So we're still working on getting all those procedures the best that we can get them, but I think we've got some ideas. We've tried a couple of other little things that I think can improve it, especially as we probably, hopefully, as this goes on, that we have more and more people coming, and we'll see if we maybe we'll loosen up some of the protocols eventually. But at least I know we're probably looking at least through this month of maintaining kind of this system. So, and we will follow our normal mass schedule. So the church, the first thing is confessions tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, going till 4:15. And then we do have 4:30 Mass at St. John the Baptist. On Sunday morning, 8:45 Mass at St. Michael's, and also then a 10:30 Mass at St. John's. So those of you who are able and feel that it's safe to come to Mass, I invite you to please do that. Of course, anybody who's health compromised or maybe in a high-risk group or caring for somebody who's sick, you want to prayerfully consider whether it makes sense for you to come back at this point. Everybody's dispensed from the obligation, so there's no obligation to attend Mass at this time, and that's probably going to continue for quite a while. But we want people to not feel, we don't want anybody to put their health in jeopardy because for some reason they feel they have to come to church. But if you want to, we are trying to provide celebrations of Mass as best we can. So hopefully the second week will run a little bit smoother than the first week. It's also thinking, is there something else I was going to say about that? But I think that pretty much covers it. So did want to talk a little bit about St. Boniface, who is our saint of today. Then we celebrate his memorial. He was a bishop and a martyr. He originally was born in England. I think it was 680. I may have to pull up my little cheat sheet about him, but from my phone. That was it, 680. Yes, he was born in the year 680 in England. Ended up becoming a missionary, mostly to Germany, the German areas. Germany wasn't a country at that time, but he went to try, and there was pagan tribes around there, and so he went to convert them and to preach the gospel to them. One of the famous stories that goes with St. Boniface is that there was this huge oak tree that was dedicated to the god Jupiter. And so he cut it down and used the wood to build a church. So that's one of those interesting stories about the saint for today, St. Boniface. But he's known as the Apostle to Germany, and he was martyred. He had preached the gospel as a priest, and then went back to Rome and was made to get the Pope's blessing, because he didn't feel like he was, I think, making the progress that he wanted. So he asked the Pope to bless him, and then ended up becoming made the bishop of that area, and then kept further going on to preach to other pagan tribes. And one of the pagan tribes he came to was not excited about the preaching of the gospel, and so it says that as he was getting ready to confirm some newly baptized Christians, a pagan tribe came and killed him and the people who were with him. So we'll ask for all of those martyrs' intercession today, especially Saint Boniface, the apostle of Germany, bishop and martyr. Very good. So if everybody enjoys our nice warm weather, a nice kind of summery weather, and hope everyone is doing well, and we'll continue to kind of look out for each other and pray for each other, and I pray that God may bless you this day. Have a great day, everyone.